I discovered a boring website that gets millions of estimated visits every month. No social media, no personal brand, just a simple tool people search for when they need help or answer. And that's exactly why I got curious. Because while others are trying to build complicated websites, simple utility websites like this are still being searched by real people every single day. But here's the thing, I'm not a developer, I don't know how to code. So I challenged myself, could I use an AI builder like Hostinger Horizons to create my own website inspired by this idea without writing a single line of code? So in this video, I'm documenting everything so you can see my process from validating the idea, building the website, and showing how Google AdSense integration can work. So the boring website that I've been talking about is this one right here, calculator.net. It looks simple, no fancy design, and it does exactly one thing. It helps people calculate mortgage, loan, BMI. They even have a scientific calculator here. Now here's where it gets interesting. If we head over to SimilarWeb, by the way, this is a tool that estimates traffic of a website. According to SimilarWeb, this website received an estimated millions of visits in March 2026 alone. Now of course, this is just an estimate. We're not treating this as an exact number, but look at this. The majority of the traffic came from organic search, meaning people found this website by searching for something on Google, a question, a problem, and this site had the answer. And that tells us something important. People are still searching for simple tools like this that solve specific problems. Now, did you notice this small banner on the side? That is a Google ad, and this is their business model. Basically, Google AdSense allows approved publishers to show ads on their website, and according to Google, publishers can potentially earn revenue when ads appear within their content. But just a disclaimer, this is not a guaranteed income. Your site still needs good traffic, original content, and it has to follow Google AdSense program policies. Later in this video, I'll show you how Google AdSense integration can work and share tips to help prepare a site for review. But of course, I need to build the web app first. Now, I don't want to copy calculator.net because it's difficult to compete with. Considering the website has been around for years, it has a lot of keywords and probably a lot of backlinks. So instead of competing with a huge calculator website, I decided to go niche. For this project, I'm building a profit margin calculator. This is a simple tool that helps business owners figure out how much profit they're actually making after expenses. This way, they can see if their costs are too high or if they need to adjust their selling price. But before I build it, I want to validate if people are actually searching for this. So I'm going to use Google Keyword Planner. This is a free tool inside Google Ads that helps you discover keyword ideas and estimate keyword search volume. What makes it valuable for us is that the data comes directly from Google. You do need a Google Ads account to access it, but for this research, we don't need to run an ad campaign. Once I'm inside Google Ads, I'll go to Tools, then Keyword Planner, then click Discover New Keywords. First, I'll type my main keyword, Profit Margin Calculator. Then here, I can paste a related website to help Google suggest keywords that are more specific to this niche. So I'm going to search Profit Margin Calculator on Google, open one of the top ranking websites, copy the URL, and paste it here inside Keyword Planner. I'm choosing all locations for now because I want to see the broader demand. And here we can see that Profit Margin Calculator has around 10K to 100K average monthly searches. We can also see related keywords like calculate margin and calculator for margin that also have high search volume. Now, this does not guarantee that my website will rank. These are ranges, not exact numbers. Search engine optimization takes time. Of course, a new site needs to build authority, but this is still a good sign because it tells me people are actively searching for this problem. So now I feel more confident building this web app because I know that there's a search demand around this topic. And now that I have a validated idea, this is where it gets exciting because I'm gonna figure out to build this web app without coding. For this part, I'm going to use Hostinger Horizons. I actually used this before to build a recipe generator website, and the reason I like it is because it's beginner friendly, especially if you don't know how to code or design a website. Basically, Hostinger Horizons is an AI web app builder. So instead of writing code, you describe what you want to build in plain language and the AI helps generate the web app for you. And if you want to change something like the design or features, you can just type your request in the chat box and it will modify the web app. And if you want to try Hostinger Horizons, I'll leave the link in the description. To get started, I'm going to click this button here. Then I will choose a plan. I think the starter plan is enough for me because it already lets me create up to 25 websites, which is good if you want to create more websites in different niches. Here I'm going to choose the 12-month option because it includes hosting and a free domain for the first year. And if you want to try it, I have a discount code SHALA10 that gets you 10% off. Now, once the account is set up, this is the Hostinger dashboard. I'm gonna go to Horizons, click Get Started, and now we're inside the builder. You can see here that there's a chat box where I can describe the web app I want to create. Before I type anything to Horizons, I did something very important. I spent time looking at my competitors, other top-ranking profit margin calculator websites, and I created a list of my unique value propositions in my notes here. Basically, these are the features that could make my tool more useful compared to my competitors. So I want to include an industry selection feature so users can choose their business type, simple mode and advanced mode, currency selection, a download as PDF button, and a more modern design. Now, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to create a detailed prompt for the web app based on those features. And here's the prompt it gave me. I'm going to review it first if it's complete because I don't want to waste my AI credits on Horizons later. I'm gonna check it. There's a business type selector here, currency selector, simple, advanced mode. I think it's good to go. So I'm gonna copy this prompt here, go back to Hosting Horizons, paste it into the chat box, and click the arrow here to enter. And now it says it's working on it. And in the background, I can see that it's doing the coding part, which I personally don't understand. But that's the whole point. I don't need to manually write the code. But on the left side, the AI also explains what it's doing, so I can still follow the process. So while waiting, I can also see some tips here. After about 15 minutes, we have the first version of the web app. So let me just click preview so we can check the web app more clearly. First, I want to see if it followed my original prompt. Okay, simple mode here. So if I click this advanced mode, I see more fields for specific costs. There's a drop-down menu for business type, which is good. And we also have the currency selector here. Now let's test if it actually works. I'm gonna enter some expenses and a price. And here we can see the results: total expenses, net profit, profit margin, and markup. It also created a donut chart showing the breakdown between expenses and profit, which is a nice visual feature. So the download PDF button is also working. Functionally, this is already a good start, but I think that the design needs improvement. So I'm gonna go back to Hosting Horizons, and in the chat box, I'm going to ask it to improve the user interface. I will keep the main features, but I want the design to feel more modern. Now it's working on the changes again. And this is basically what people call vibe coding. Instead of manually writing code, you prompt the AI, check the result, and then keep improving it by chatting with the builder. And now here's the result. It looks much more polished and more professional. But I noticed one more thing. Before the user enters any numbers, this results card here looks a bit empty. I want the results area to display labels like profit margin, total expenses, net profit, and markup even before the user types an input. So that way, the dashboard looks more complete. I also want to add an educational insight section below the calculator. So this can help explain how profit margin works and make the page more useful for users. And after a few minutes, here's the result. And now it really followed the prompt. The results dashboard doesn't look empty anymore, and we also have educational content below the calculator. Now let's do a quick function check again. Okay, simple mode is working. For advanced mode, if I choose a different business category like digital products, I can see the expenses change based on the business type, and that's exactly what I wanted because it makes the calculator feel more tailored instead of being too generic. There's also a feature where users can add custom expenses, which is useful because not every business has the same cost, right? And the results card is still working properly. Now, if I scroll down, I can see the footer links for privacy policy and terms. These pages are important because they help make the website feel more complete and trustworthy. So before publishing, I want to finalize important pages like the privacy policy, about us, contact, terms and conditions, and disclaimer. Now, I'm going to paste this in the chat box. It added the privacy policy and other important pages. Another feature I like inside Hosting Horizons is the edit content option here at the top. For example, if I want to edit a section of the text, I can click the edit content here, type in, and then click save. Now let's check the mobile view. And so far, it looks good. Now that the web app looks ready, I can make it live by clicking the publish button at the top. It says the site is now live with a temporary domain. But of course, for a real website, I want to connect a custom domain. I'm going to click here. I'm going to check if the domain I want is available. For this example, I'm going to use profitmargincalculator.io. And yes, it's available, so I'm going to select it. I chose a domain that closely matches the tool because it makes the website website easier to understand and easier to remember. Now, I'll register the domain with my details, and here the domain is now added to my site. But just a quick note that it can take up to 24 hours for the domain to fully work. After waiting for around an hour, the domain started working, and now this is the final web app. Honestly, this is the part that amazes me because years ago, building something like this would usually take a lot more time. But now, with AI builders like Hosting Horizons, you can go from an idea to a working web app. Of course, it still needs a strategy, useful idea, validating demand, but as a beginner, this makes the building process feel a lot more accessible. Now that the web app is live, the next thing I'm gonna do is to integrate Google AdSense to my site. First, I'm gonna go to adsense.google.com, then I'll click sign up and choose the Google that I want to use. Here it will ask for my website. I will choose I don't have a site yet. Well, just in case my domain is not fully connected yet, then I'll select my country, agree to the terms and conditions, and click start using AdSense. Now we're inside the AdSense dashboard, and here we can see that there are a few setup tasks I need to complete. First is the payment information, so I'm gonna click this section, choose individual, then enter my name and address. After that, I'll click submit. Next, I'm gonna connect my website, so here I'll enter my website domain. And now it's showing a preview of my site. This is where we can set up how ads may appear on the website. I'm gonna click get code. Now AdSense gives me a code snippet, and it says that the code needs to be placed between the head tags of the website. Normally this part can feel intimidating if you don't know how to code, but this is where Hosting Horizons makes it easier. I'm gonna go back to Horizons chat box and type this. I'll paste the code below it and send the message. Now Horizons is adding the AdSense code for me. Once it's done, I need to click publish again so that the updated version of the site goes live. Now that the website is updated, I'm going back to AdSense. I will turn on auto ads. This auto ads here lets Google automatically place ads on the site after it's approved. But before saving, I want to check if the ads are not blocking important parts of the website like the calculator. So I'm gonna click exclude areas here. If I see an area where I don't want ads to appear, I can click the blue button here, then the ad will not be shown. Click apply now and then click save. After that, the next step is site verification. Since I already added the AdSense code through Hosting Horizons, I will select this I've placed the code, then click verify. And here we can see that my site is verified. But again, verified does not mean approved yet. The next step is to request a review. AdSense says they will review the site to check if it complies with AdSense program policies. So before I click request review, I definitely want to slow down and check the requirements first because I don't want to submit a website that lacks important content. So I'm gonna open the site approval information here and review what Google expects from a website. So after reading Google AdSense help articles and watching their approval series, I've noted important things I want to check before submitting my site. So the first one is make sure the AdSense code is placed properly and the website is publicly accessible. This means that Google should be able to visit the site and detect the code. For my website, I already added the AdSense code through Hosting Horizons earlier, and I already verified the site inside AdSense, so this part is already good. The second one is the website should have high quality, original, and useful content. This is very important, of course. The third one is comply with AdSense program policies. This includes avoiding policy violations, invalid traffic, or copied content. The fourth is to add important trust pages. For my website, I already added pages like privacy policy, about us, contact, terms and conditions, and disclaimer. Number 5 is to make sure that the website has clear navigation. The users should easily understand where to click, where the calculator is, and where to find important pages. That's why I already added an organized menu, header, and footer. At this point, I think that the website is already useful as a tool, but I still want to improve it further by adding more helpful written content. For example, I can create sections or articles around the keywords that I found in the Google Keyword Planner. So my next step after this video is probably to keep improving the website, add more original content, and make sure it stays compliant with AdSense and the guidelines of Google. Honestly, I really enjoyed creating this website, and I'm still amazed that tools like Hosting Horizons can help bring my web app idea into life even as a beginner. I hope this video gave you a realistic look at how simple utility website can be built from scratch. If you like more videos talking about digital tools, I actually have more of this on my channel that you can watch next. You can check out the videos here. This has been Shella. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!